prepares for Dasra. Udupi Krishna Mat gears up for Krishna Janmashtami. Special pujas performed on occasion of Lord Krishna's birth anniversary. Across India too, thousands of devotees throng Mathura temple to invoke blessings of Lord Krishna, rituals to be performed throughout the day. Abhinaya Chakravarti Kicha Sudeepa turns 45. Hundreds of fans gather outside his residence to celebrate birthday. 3 teasers released on Sudeep's birthday. Good morning and welcome to News9 with me, Prajwal Prasad. News9 wishes all its viewers a happy Krishna Janmashtami. First up, we have some big news coming in now. BJP forges plan to counter Congress-JDS coalition in BBMP polls. BJP reportedly planning to woo independent corporators during mayoral polls. 6 out of 8 independent corporators have agreed to support BJP, say sources. Independent corporators might even abstain themselves during mayoral polls, say sources. So this is the latest big news coming in. Now the BJP is reportedly planning to woo independent corporators during mayoral polls. 6 out of 8 independent corporators have agreed to side with the BJP. Majority of the independent corporators have said that they will abstain from proceedings during mayoral polls. So the BJP is targeting the independent corporators for the upcoming BBMP polls, because for the past 2 terms, it has always been the BJP as the single largest party. But then the Congress and the JDS have formed a coalition for the past 2 terms and have successfully dethroned the BJP in the Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, which is turning out to be a headache. After the BJP implemented these plans for the urban local body polls, they seem to continue with the same strategy ahead of the mayoral elections, which will be held shortly. And therefore, all eyes are definitely as to what the BJP will do. And meanwhile, the Congress and the JDS will continue their coalition, as the high commands of both the parties have given a thumbs up for the coalition in the BBMP. Moving on now. Coriander is known to add taste to every dish. Not just that, it is even known to have many health benefits. But it seems like this lovely coriander, which is a garnish for the dishes, has become a cause of worry for many Bengalurians. Take a look at our story to know more.
Who would have ever imagined that coriander would become a cause of worry for bikers and pedestrians in Bengaluru? Look at these people skidding on the road. This is all thanks to the coriander that's lying on the road. The situation gets even worse at night when two-wheelers find it extremely difficult to avoid these remains on the road and ride safely. This is the coriander market in KR Market. Farmers from different states come here to sell their produce. During the sales, a lot of coriander falls on the street and there is nobody to clean it or sweep it to the side of the road. 10 to 15 accidents take place on this stretch of road on a daily basis. Many vehicles skid and the riders injure themselves. Many complaints have been lodged but have fallen on deaf ears. But now, the riders are all set to lodge a formal complaint.
ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊತ್ತಂಬರಿ ಸಪ್ಪೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ತೆಗೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇವರು. ಅದು ತೆಗೆದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಮಳೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಟ್ರವರು ಬೈಕವರು ನಾವು ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಡ್ಡಾಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದುಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ದೂರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಯಾರೂ ದೂರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ ದೂರು ದಾಖಲಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಬಸ್ ಓಡಿಸೋಕ್ಕೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಸ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ಭಾಳ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇದರಿಂದ. ಅದು ಬೈಕ್ನವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಗಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೂರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಯಾರೂ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Ask the Mayor Sampath Raj about this issue and this is what he says.
ಕೆಟ್ಟದಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾದಚಾರಿಗಳು ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಕೊಚ್ಚದ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಗಳು ಹೋದಾಗ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಸಂಜೆ ವೇಳೆನೂ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಖಂಡಿತ ಸಂಜೆ ವೇಳೆನೂ ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊತೀವಿ.
While it was potholes and bad roads all these days, Coriander seems to be the latest problem plaguing the roads. It remains to be seen what action will be initiated against the vendors. Muttappa for News9 Bengaluru.
Kerala is facing the aftermath of the devastating floods that crippled the state for the last fortnight. The health department officials have now reported an increase in the number of leptospirosis cases. Here is more to the outbreak of the deadly epidemic disease.
Suspected leptospirosis cases reported in several districts. 28 deaths reported. Flood-battered Kerala has sounded a high alert for leptospirosis, also known as rat fever, after the waterborne disease reportedly claimed 28 lives in a month, with at least 9 coming in the last 1 week. The State Health Department has sounded an alert and sought more medicines from the Union Health Ministry. Health officials said that 3 relief workers were among the dead and at least 300 suspected cases were reported from the state in the last 3 days. The State Health Directorate has issued a leptospirosis alert for 5 districts, including Kozhikode, and advised affected people to avoid self-treatment. Many suspected cases are being reported from Kozhikode, Palakkad, Thrissur, Malappuram and Ernakulam districts. 60 affected people in Kozhikode. Kozhikode district, which is yet to recover from Nipah shock, reported at least 60 people with symptoms of leptospirosis. At least 17 persons were killed in the Nipah outbreak in June, but later it was localized to 2 districts including Kozhikode. Locals advised to take precautions. In Kozhikode, officials urged people to take enough precautions. The officials said that they are keeping utmost vigil and all flood-hit people and relief workers have been advised to take enough precautions. The officials also said the Union Health Ministry has promised all help to the state. Centre closely monitoring the situation. The Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has said that the centre is closely monitoring the situation. As the state slowly rebuilds itself, measures have been taken to ensure that people who have come in contact with potentially contaminated water are given preventive medication. How is leptospirosis contracted? The possibility of contracting rat fever, a disease that transmits from animals to humans, is high during flooding, as urine from infected rats or other rodents can contaminate water and pass it on to humans easily. The aged and those suffering from kidney and liver ailments are easy targets. Its symptoms include high fever, headache, chills, abdominal pain and rashes. Leptospirosis can lead to complications like meningitis, liver failure, respiratory issues, kidney damage and can be even fatal if left unattended. A News9 report.
Now it definitely seems to be a triple treat for Sudeep's fans, because one being his birthday as the Bachchan of Sandalwood turns 45 years old, and the celebrations are on full swing at his residence in JP Nagar, even as hundreds of fans wait outside his residence to get a glimpse of him. These were visuals at the stroke of midnight from Kicha Sudeep's residence in JP Nagar, where fans of the actor celebrated the birthday along with him by cutting a cake which weighed 45 kgs, which is synonymous with the age, as Sudeep turns 45 years today. The fans in their enthusiasm broke through the barricades and the police had to take stock of the situation by conducting a mild lathi charge. Sudeep then requested his fans not to waste money on cakes, flowers, garlands, fruits and other things that they are bringing from across Karnataka for him, and he sincerely requested his fans to go on and donate all the money and the food for those in need, and especially to the people in the flood hit district of Kodagu. So right there, these are the visuals where Sudeep greets fans, and the fans are pouring in even till now. And there was a lathi charge, due to which some of the fans had to rush over the barricade, and many of the barricades were broken. But that apart, there was not much of a drama there, and look at that on the right side of our screens. We have music composer Arjun Janya, who actually had to jump through a sea of fans to reach Sudeep, and this turned out to be a tough task for him out there. But as Sudeep has turned a year older today, to make the birthday more special, the makers of Koti Gobbatri, Pailwan and Saira have released the trailers and the motion posters, But initially it is Koti Gobba 3 which is being directed by newcomer Shiva Prakash, and the story is being written by Sudeep himself. The film has Madonna Sebastian of Malayalam blockbuster Premam fame playing the female lead, and Shraddha Das essaying a key role. Bollywood actor Aftab Shivdasini is enacting the role of the antagonist along with Ravi Shankar in this flick, which is being produced by Surappa Babu. Let's take a look at Koti Gobba 3.
As we know, there have been 4 blasts in the city. This is real serious stuff. We don't know who's done this, but all our suspicion is towards one man. We call him Ghost.
Koti Gobba 3, the trailer looks very interesting. The teaser looks very interesting, where they speak about 4 bomb blasts and a ghost, and in this particular movie, the ghost being Sudeep himself. And this movie reportedly is taking off from where Koti Gobba 2 left from. But moving from Koti Gobba 3 to Pailwan, the much anticipated movie by Sudeep's fans, marks the second union of S. Krishna, the producer, with Kicha Sudeep after the super hit movie Hebbuli, where both the producer and the actor came together. And the latest movie, being Pailwan, is a sports drama in which Kicha Sudeep plays the role of a boxer. And interestingly, Bollywood actor Sunil Shetty too has done a pivotal role. Let's take a look. That was the team of Pailwan, and this movie is being directed by Krishna, and Krishna also had a message. The director had a message saying that this is what we are aiming to achieve, and this is our gift to our inspiration, Kicha Sudeepa. And also what is very interesting here is the fact that Sudeep has had a total makeover, because as soon as he started shooting for this movie, he was simultaneously also shooting for Prem's Villain, which will be released shortly, starring Amy Jackson along with Shivarna too, and therefore he has bulked up a lot for this movie. So it will be very interesting, because we have always seen Sudeep in the lean and mean avatar, but he's bulked up for Pailwan. But moving on, we have the first look of Saira. This is supposedly Sudeep's look for the movie here, and definitely seems to be very interesting as to this mega blockbuster that is being produced by Konidala Productions, starring Abhinay Chakravarti, Kicha Sudeepa. Ramcharan Teja also stars here as the key protagonist of this movie, and it is being said that Sudeep will play the role of the antagonist, which is definitely interesting, because this also marks the return of Sudeep to Tollywood after a long time, after he starred in Rajmouli's Makki. Saira Narsimha Reddy is a historical movie based on the same name, in which Telugu megastar Chiranjeevi plays the key role, and Amitabh Bachchan, Nayanthara and Vijay Sethupathi are also a part of the supporting cast. So it is definitely a huge blockbuster here, and therefore seems like it is a triple treat for all the fans of Kicha Sudeepa here, and therefore today all the fans are celebrating, and all these 3 teasers and the first look have already gained over 1 lakh views, and 2 of the teasers, being Koti Gobba 3 and Pailwan, were released exactly at the stroke of midnight. And the makers of Saira released this at 11 last night to celebrate Kicha Sudeep's birthday. On this note, we'll quickly slip into a short break, but do not go anywhere. More news and updates on the other side. Stay tuned.
एक्स्ट्रा फाइबर युक्त पतंजलि नेचुरल चक्की आटा, शुद्ध बेसन, प्रोटीन से भरपूर अनपॉलिश्ड नेचुरल दालें एवं असली बासमती राइस के साथ देश के सर्वश्रेष्ठ चावल अपनाइए, शुद्ध खाइए, स्वस्थ रहिए।
जैसी चॉइस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस, मकान या बिल्डिंग ऑफिस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस। 1 2 3 4 सारे BHK, बंगलोज विलास, फ्लैट्स हटके, जिसकी जैसी चॉइस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस।
जब किचन में हो कुचीना
तो हर कोई बनाना चाहेगा खाना
कुचीना।
This festive season, own a BMW with the 360 plan. Joy starts now.
Mysuru is the heritage capital of Karnataka. Mysuru has received worldwide acclaim for Dasara festivities. A herd of elephants is one of the main attractions of the forthcoming Dasara celebrations. Here's more.
The stage is set for Dasara in Mysuru. There is frenzied cleaning activity in the Mysuru Palace also. Huge tin sheds are being erected to host the special visitors. Yes, you guessed it right. This is the herd of elephants which will be part and parcel of the Dasara festivities. A herd of these gentle giants will be arriving in Mysuru from Hunsur Taluk's Veeranna Hosahalli. This has already evoked a lot of excitement and happiness among the locals.
ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷದಂತೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಕೂಡ ಆನೆ ಅಂಬಾರಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಹೊರದೇಶದಿಂದ ಹೊರ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ತಾಲೂಕಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ವಯೋವೃದ್ಧರವರೆಗೂ ಆನೆಗಳು ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಆನೆಗೆ ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೇ ಆನೆಗಳು ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನೂರಾರು ಜನ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಮೈಸೂರು ದಸರಾ ಏನು ಆನೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
The first herd of 6 elephants is led by the lead pachyderm Arjuna.
ಏನು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, 3ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನಾವು ಅರಮನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನು ಆನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೈಸೂರು ಅರಮನೆ ಮಂಡಳಿಯಿಂದ ಆ ಆನೆಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪೂರ್ವಾಭಿಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಹುಶಃ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನಾವು ಆನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ರಾಯಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ಯೂಟನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ, ನಾವು ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಸೆಲ್ಯೂಟನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಬರಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು.
Curiously enough, the arrival of the elephants has been delayed due to the recent floods which ravaged Kodagu district. The normal timetable is for the elephants to depart during the 3rd week of August every year. Ram for NEWS9, Mysuru.
We have some big news coming in. Udupi Krishna Math decides not to hold grand Janmashtami celebrations. Celebrations will be scaled down due to Kodagu floods. Vidya Disha Siya. Simple celebrations will take place this time at Krishna Math. Vidya Disha Siya. Let's all pray for the people of Kodagu, says Vidya Disha Siya, who is the head pontiff of the Udupi Krishna Math. Udupi Krishna Math decides not to hold grand Janmashtami celebrations. Celebrations will be scaled down due to Kodagu floods. Simple celebrations will take place this time at Krishna Math. Let's all pray for the people of Kodagu. Request Vidya Disha Siya, the head pontiff of the Udupi Krishna Math. So there you go, leading from the front, the Vidya Disha Siya has come out in the open, has requested the people not to celebrate the Krishna Janmashtami in a grand way due to the floods that recently ravaged the district of Kodagu, and has requested the people that this time around it will only be simple celebrations in Udupi, and they will all pray for the welfare of Kodagu because it is on the path of recovery this time, and he is lending out a helping hand, at the same time lending the much needed moral support that the people of Kodagu need during these troubled times.
ಮಳೆ ಇಂದಾಗಿ ಕೊಡಗು ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಹಾನಿಗೆ ಒಳಗಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಭಕ್ತರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಷ್ಟಮಿಯ ಈ ಪರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತರ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕಾರ್ಪಣ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಮಾಡುವ ಆ ಕೃಷ್ಣನಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಡೀತದೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ಜಯಂತಿಯ ಈ ಪರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂತಹ ಪ್ರಣಾಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಆ ಜನರಿಗೆ ನಷ್ಟವಾದದ್ದನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿಸು ದೇವರೇ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಷ್ಟಮಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ಅದನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ವಿಜೃಂಭಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆದವರಿಗೆ ದೇವರು ಒಡೆದು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಹಾರೈಕೆಗಳು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತದೆ.
The Vidyadishas here not only limited to praying for the citizens of Kodagu, but he also told that, he also went on to say that he will be sending over the prasadam and the food that is being offered at the temple for the people of Kodagu.
ಇವತ್ತು ಮಡಿಕೇರಿಯಿಂದ ತಿಳಿದು ಬಂದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾದವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಡಿಕೇರಿ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಶಾಲನಗರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ನಿರಾಶ್ರಿತರಿಗೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಪ್ರಸಾದವನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗುಂಡೆ ಚಕ್ಕರಿಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿಸುವ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪನೂ ನಮ್ಮದಿದೆ.
So there you go. The Krishna Math's seer leading from the front. He is leading the way for all the devotees as well as the citizens, saying that this time around the celebrations will be quite simple as they are praying for the flood hit victims of Kodagu, and to lend more moral support to, he is going on to distribute the prasadam as well as the food for the people in the flood hit regions of Kodagu district. Meanwhile, the Krishna Janmashtami celebrations are in full swing in Bengaluru, and Bengalurians are celebrating it. Devotees are pouring in at the ISKCON temple from early this morning, and a series of rituals and pujas will be performed at the temple. The celebrations will get intense in the evening as the inflow of the crowd swells, and the rituals have already begun from 12 midnight to celebrate this auspicious occasion of the birth of Lord Krishna. Krishna Janmashtami, or else as it is known as Gokulashtami, is usually celebrated in the month of August or September. And this festival is celebrated due to the birth of Lord Krishna, who is said to be the 8th incarnation or the 8th avatar of Lord Vishnu, who came to earth to destroy the evil. And we also study Lord Krishna's scriptures in the form of Bhagavad Gita too. And it is considered to be very auspicious for the Hindu brothers. Not only in Rajajinagar at Bengaluru, but also in Nelamangala, where all the kids celebrated Krishna Janmashtami in their own style at a private school, where little kids were dressed up as Lord Krishna and the girls were dressed up as Radha, and they took part in several cultural events too, and an enactment of the play was held for all the audience who had come. The teachers were seen leading the way from the front, asking all the children to follow them in their lead. And this is one traditional sport which is being played during Krishna Janmashtami, where they break the matka or the handi as they call it, which will be filled with curds, which was Krishna's favorite food. And therefore now you can look that all these children have formed a sort of pyramid with the little Krishna holding a stick in his hand, trying to break the matka. Despite repeated attempts, finally the little one was able to break the pot there, which rained flowers for all those who were standing below as devotees for Lord Krishna.
It's a great pleasure to celebrate Krishna Janmashtami on this auspicious occasion. The event was celebrated with great enthusiasm along with parents, teachers and the students. Each of them contributed to their best effort, and we are here to celebrate the shloka competition as well as the ramp walk and matke. The parents were very enthusiastic. We can see that children are dressed up in a very charming way. It is because of parents' cooperation we are able to deliver such wonderful event.
So there you go, a private school in Nelamangala coming to the fore, and all these little ones decked up as Krishnas and Radhes, doing a performance for all the parents, teachers and the people who had gathered there too. They also organized some sort of traditional sports to make sure that they know about the rich culture and heritage that India has.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
On this note, it's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin, but do not go anywhere. A News 9 sports special on the other side. Stay tuned.
This festive season, own a BMW with the 360 plan. Joy starts now.